If you're using Calendly to book your sales calls, you probably losing money without even realizing it. Here's what happens. Someone clicks your booking link because they're interested, they start filling it out, then they get distracted, close the tab, or decide to come back later. On Calendly, they're gone. No name, no email, no way to follow up. If you paid for that click through ads or content, you've probably just lost a lead you already invested in. That's exactly the platform iClosed was built to solve. In this video, I will compare iClosed and Calendly side by side, show you where each one shines, where each one falls short, and help you decide which one actually makes sense for your business. Before we get started, if you decide iClosed is the better fit, after watching this, you will find the affiliate link in the description where you can start your free trial. I've also included Calendly's official website below for a fair comparison, so you can look at both before making any decision. So now let's get into it. First, let's be fair to Calendly. Calendly became the industry standard for one simple reason. It makes scheduling meetings feel incredibly easy. You send someone your booking link, right? They choose a time, it appears on your calendar automatically, and you're done, right? If you're scheduling internal meetings, customer support calls, interviews, or casual appointments, Calendly does that extremely well. But sales is a completely different game. The biggest weakness with Calendly is that it only captures people who actually finish booking. Think about your own behavior online. How many times have you started filling out a form, received a phone call, switched tabs, or simply decided to come back later? Most people don't complete everything on their first visit, unfortunately. If someone leaves halfway through Calendly's booking process, you lose them completely, right? You don't know who they were, you don't know how to contact them back, you can't follow up. And if you spend money getting that person onto your website, that marketing budget is gone forever. That's where iClosed completely changes the process. Instead of asking people to choose a meeting time first, iClosed captures their contact information before they ever reach the calendar. That one small difference changes everything. Even if they never finish booking, you still have their name, email address, and phone number. Instead of losing the lead forever, you now have the opportunity to reach back out. According to iClosed, businesses can recover significantly more leads simply by changing this booking flow. And many teams report seeing hundreds of additional captured leads after switching from traditional scheduling tools. Same traffic, same advertising budget, more leads, right? That's a much better return on every marketing dollar you could ever imagine, right? Or every marketing dollar you could ever spend. The second advantage is speed. Everyone has heard the phrase speed to lead. The faster you contact someone after they show interest, the more likely they are to become a customer. Waiting several hours or even until tomorrow dramatically reduces your chances. iClosed automatically triggers follow-up messages the moment someone becomes a lead. Whether it's SMS, WhatsApp, email, or another communication channel, your prospect hears from you while you're still fresh in their mind. Even if someone fills out your form at 2 in the morning, the system immediately responds without you lifting a finger. That kind of automation can make a huge difference, especially in competitive markets where multiple businesses are trying to reach the same customer. Another major advantage is communication, right? One of the biggest frustration with managing leads is constantly switching between different apps. Email live in one place, WhatsApp lives in basically somewhere else, Instagram DMs basically are separate, SMS messages are somewhere different again, right? iClosed combines them into one unified inbox. You can manage conversations across WhatsApp, SMS, Instagram, Facebook, Messenger, and email without constantly jumping between tabs. More importantly, you can communicate using the channel your customers actually prefer. If your audience mainly responds to on WhatsApp, that's where you message them. If SMS performs better in your market, then SMS. Instead of forcing customers into your preferred communication method, you meet them where they are already active. Right? Now let's talk about qualification. Not every booked meeting is worth your time, right? Let's be honest. So, if it's not worth your time, if you sell a premium coaching, consulting, or high ticket services, spending an hour with someone who has or who was never going to buy is expensive. iCloud includes qualifications and intelligent routing features that go far beyond basic scheduling, right? So, you can ask qualifying questions before someone reaches your calendar. You can automatically route stronger prospects to your best salesperson. Lower priority leads can go elsewhere. Certain countries or audience segments can even be filtered automatically before they book. Some versions also integrate financial qualification signals to help identify prospects who are more likely to afford your offer. That means fewer wasted appointments and more conversations with people who are genuinely ready to buy. Businesses using advanced qualification and routing often report meaningful improvements in conversion rates simply because they are spending more time talking to a qualified prospect. And then there is something Calendly simply don't offer, right? Sales coaching built into your booking system, right? Into your booking platform in general. iClosed analyzes your recorded sales calls using AI. Instead of manually listening to every conversation again, it summarizes what happened. It highlights objections. It identifies where prospects lost interest. It points out what worked well and what could be improved. If you're a solo creator or a small business owner without an experienced sales manager, this becomes like having an extra coach reviewing every conversation with you. Now let's talk about who should actually use each platform. If you're a coach, consultant, course creator, or service business that relies heavily on sales calls, every missed lead costs like real money, then the same applies if you're running like an agency. Your clients expect measurable improvements, showing them recorded leads, better qualifications, faster response times, and improved conversion rates create obvious value that clients notice, right? So, but let's be honest about Calendly. Calendly remains one of the best scheduling tools available here, right? It's reliable, it's easy to use. Almost everyone already knows how it works, right? And it integrates with practically every calendar and CRM, right? It even offers routing forms on higher plans. If all you need is simple appointment booking, customer support scheduling, interviews, or internal meetings, Calendly is still an excellent choice. It's also generally less expensive and easier to set up. iClosed requires a bit more configuration because it's designed basically to for sales operations rather than simple scheduling, right? It focuses on lead recovery, qualification, communication, and revenue, not just booking meetings. That's why it costs more. The question isn't which platform is universally better, right? It's which one matches your business. If appointments directly generate revenue, then recovering lost leads alone can easily justify switching to iClosed. If you're simply coordinating meetings, Calendly remains one of the easiest and most reliable options out there. Here's the easiest way to think about it. Calendly starts with the calendar. iClosed, starts with the lead, right? So the single difference changes everything that happens afterward. One platform books meetings only, right? The other basically helps recover missed opportunities, automate follow-ups, qualify prospects, improve conversations, and ultimately close more sales. So, if you're already using Calendly, switching isn't difficult here, right? iClosed can import your existing booking setup, so you don't have to rebuild everything from scratch. So, what's the final verdict here? Right? If your business depends heavily on sales calls, lead generation, or high ticket offers, iClosed offers significantly more traditional scheduling tool. If it captures leads before they're lost, follows up automatically, routes qualified prospects intelligently, centralizes communication, and even helps improve your sales conversations over time. Calendly remains fantastic for general scheduling. iClose generally built for businesses where every booked appointment represent revenue, right? If that sounds like your business, here's what I'd recommend. Click the iClosed link in the description and start your free trial. Test it with your own traffic and see how many additional leads you recover. I've also included Calendly's official website below if you'd like to compare both platforms yourself before deciding. At the end of the day, the best booking software isn't the one with the prettiest calendar. It's the one that helps you generate more revenue from the traffic you're already getting. If you're serious about growing your business, don't just book meetings. Recover the leads, right, that would have disappeared. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.